Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is March 10th, and as you all know from the dev stream at the end of last month, GYRE is finally coming in April. It's confirmed. And we're finally also getting a big new boss fight called the Aura Worm one, which they told us nothing about. But maybe this will finally do it justice and make up for when they originally teased. Just maybe. Maybe we would have been able to fight Foam and Vass on Deimos. And took what they thought they wanted to do with it and put it into this one. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped for GYRE. I want to see what it has because, well, I mean, that's going to be 4 months late at this point. But otherwise, well, let's see what Baro has to bring this time. Rush into Child's Tablet. This is our new item this time. Another decoration to put in your orbiter. Or your dojo if you so want. I'm just waiting for new gear to show up on Baro. Baro, please, why do you not bring new weapons or new mods? It's been how long since you've done that? Fanged Fusillade for rifles. Well, the Saxum set for Saxum Spittle or Carnus Mandible does not exist for the rifle or primary type class. So if you do want something to boost slash, I mean, this is all we got for rifles. On the other hand, this is a pretty uncommonly used mod. It's also not too expensive. I think it's like 20-25 plat on dot market because it kind of rains down a lot from Eidolon hunting. But yeah, if you need it, it's there. Primed point blank. Certain weapons have multiplicative condition overload, but I don't know. We have weapon arcanes. I'd still recommend picking this up. It's just kind of niche these days, so usually you're not going to use it, but hey, it's nice to have, right? Machete Wraith. Well, once upon a time, I would have said this thing was top tier and the best of the machetes class weapons that we have. It still is very good because it has extremely high slash weight, extremely high status. The crit chance is a little something to be desired, but the crit multiplier is about average. It has sky-high disposition. But the Slatra has better stats in every category outside of disposition. So if you don't use ribbons for this, the Slatra is obviously better. But if you are looking for ribbons, then yes, this is still the best machete that we have in the game. 10 times Teer Fireworks. If you want to shoot up a storm, it is back. Primed Regen. This is for shorter Steel Path missions if you for some reason want to bring a Sentinel for specific strats, such as the Sentinel Quiver stuff that I showcased recently. Otherwise, this one is optional. You don't have to pick it up, but it does have a use. Marked of the Beast. Status chance and critical chance for secondary weapons for 24 seconds. Honestly, I would say the other thrown melee mod that Baro brings sometimes is more useful. The one that doubles magazine size. But if you want to use this as a stat stick buff for, say, like Piranha Prime or Twin Comax and stuff and whatnot, then yeah, feel free to pick this one up. It is kind of funny to use. Mantis Prisma skin is back if you want that. Teer earpiece if you want something a little bit fashiony. Gigantic earring. Earring. There it is. Teer Sentinel tail, that's what it looks like. Neo O1 relics for the Odonata Prime and Aklex Prime and Volt's Prime parts. So if you need Volt Prime systems, or the blueprint in particular, because I would say Volt Prime is a notable primed Warframe due to the massively increased energy bar, whereas the other stuff is just collected if you want. You can get it through here. Domicine Dana, that's what it looks like if you want it. And Tigris Elixir skin. It's just the skin, but the Elixir family of skins I've always found are pretty highly detailed, high resolution, look really nice, give that kind of more rustic aesthetic. So if you're into that, it is pretty good for faster frame and captura shots. Optigore Vandal, the only other way to get this is from closing Thermia Fractures on Fortuna. It's not exactly a meta weapon these days. It still actually has overall better sustained DPS than the normal Opticore, but it's more so of just a fun stick. It is of a older time that's gone and past, but it has above average stats in all the other categories. So if you want to give it some love, it actually performs pretty well. Just don't expect it to be the second coming of some type of fast-firing, heavy-hitter meta weapon or anything, because it's not going to do that. But it is a very, very fun weapon to play. Scimitar Sidonia skin, if you want it, it is there. Ask for a Luxem ornament for your Orbiter or Dojo. This is what it looks like. We have Prisma Latron shoulder plate. Don't be alarmed that there's only one here. It only works on the left-hand side. This is an asymmetrical armor piece. There's no way to get it for the right side of your Warframe. But if you like the way it works, because it actually colors really, really well and has an interesting aesthetic, I actually have it on my Grendel for my most recent video I dropped last night. You can pick it up. Then you have the Prisma Latron chest plate, as well as the leg plates. Leg plates actually have a more neutral, smooth, symmetrical aesthetic that also colors well if you want to pick just that up. Fast Floof is back. We have dual Swords Lemnas Skin. These are swords, not dual daggers. Really cool, nice, fancy ones. I would say, honestly, almost worthy of 10 Feel free to pick these up. Baro only brings this back about once every, I'd say, half a year, and there is no other way to get it than this. So, yeah. GYRE's a mortal skin if you're into that. I'm pretty picky on my mortal skins because a lot of times I find the patterns do not match the texturing on the skin. But if you like it, feel free to grab it. Fate Path Ephemera, as always, is here again. And Sense of Inaros Blueprint if you still haven't picked up your own Inaros. And of course, if you show up with an Inaros Prime, there will be an extra Lost Signal item to run an escort quest with Baro himself. That's what Baro brought this week on the 10th of March in the Strata Relay. Well, it's been a decent visit. I wouldn't say it's particularly notable, but there's a couple of interesting toys that he's brought this time. Stay tuned for more uploads, as always. That's an interesting CITRINE. Anyways, I'd appreciate a like, or better yet, subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all the latest news, especially when GYRE starts dropping, because you know I'm going to be all on that. Thank you all so much for watching, and, well, I'll see you all next time.